This is not a DPS showcase. It's a video on how to perform Lana's rotations in her various team comps.
Before we begin, let's go through Lana's roles in Altered and Elemental teams. For Mono Altered, Lana will take up the main DPS role, performing normal attack chains while your other units buff her in the background. Her combo is pretty straightforward. Do 5 normal attacks, and when you dish out the special move, do a dodge attack to remove the animation, and you can repeat the normal attack combo again, all the way until your cooldowns are ready. In Elemental teams, Lana serves as the background support with her assist attacks, so you just need to use her skill and swap her off. Also, do make sure you toggle Lana's correct element for your respective teams, because sometimes we can totally forget about that. For the team of Lana, Voidpiercer and Nola, you start off with Nola's skill, let it run and swap to Voidpiercer, discharging her and use Void skill. Swap to Lana, use Lana's skill and pay attention to this part. Lana's skill doesn't have a very obvious animation, so you might not know when to start attacking. In fact, once you press her skill, you immediately dodge away, cancelling her animation and starting her normal attack combo. Once again, I repeat, use Voidpiercer's skill, swap to Lana, use her skill and dodge away into your normal attacks. After the 5th hit, which is the multiple Lanas shooting those beams, do a dodge attack to animation cancel and continue her normal attack chain again. You want to repeat this all the way until Nola's skill is ready. Jump cancel Nola's discharge, use her skill, and then swap to Voidpiercer and use Void skill, then back to Lana and repeat the combo from her skill onwards. Lana will take care of the rest. For the whole team of Lana, Veronika and Hipper, start off with Lana's skill. Remember, her skill has a very awkward animation, then immediately swap to Veronika and use her skill. Perform Veronika's 3-hit combo, and once you do that crouching attack, hit that skill button for her Phantom Strike and continue doing her normal attacks until her sub-skill is up, or that energy bar is full. Do that sub-skill, pew pew pew, then swap to Hipper and use her skill. Perform Hipper's normal attack combo until you see that circular motion, then do her dodge attack into her normal attack and round it off with her sub-skill finisher. By now, Lana's skill is ready. Swap to Lana, immediately use her skill and then back to Veronika and use her skill. I just want to highlight that you know Lana's skill is activated when you see that huge hand dropping down. Continue with Veronika's attack combo, Phantom Strike into normal attacks and sub-skill finisher. Swap to Hipper, do her normal attacks into a dodge attack and finally, normal attack and sub-skill finisher of her own. The rotation will continue from Lana onwards. Next, we have the physical team of Lana, Nanto and Aster. For this team, you either start on Aster or Lana. The difference is not that huge, but starting off with Aster feels smoother to connect combos. I'll just start off with Lana for the first round. Cast Lana's skill, then swap to Aster and use her skill. Then, Nanto's skill and immediately do that attack, hold attack into skill, hold skill combo. One thing about this team is the effects is so heavy that I have to rely on muscle memory when using Nanto. There's so much going on here, holy. Repeat Nanto's combos for another 2 rounds and ready up for Aster's skill cooldown. Once Nanto hits the last slam, jump cancel Aster's discharge and use her skill. Then swap to Lana and use Lana's skill, immediately swap back to Nanto and perform his combos to continue the rotation. You need to familiarize yourself with Nanto's combos because it's really easy to lose focus in my opinion. Attack, hold attack, skill, hold skill. Continue until its 3rd and last pillar slam. Notice Aster's cooldown is ready, then jump cancel her discharge into her skill. And then the rotation continues from Lana onwards. It's important to get to Aster's skill instead of casting Nanto's last whole skill because he doesn't have that dragon aura on the third wave, just to clarify. Next, we have the Frost team of Lana, Helene and Lyncis. Start off with Lana's skill, then swap to Lyncis and use her skill. Perform Lyncis' normal attack chains using her sub-skill at intervals of 18 seconds and 12 seconds. Once you hit that sub-skill at 12 seconds, swap to Helene and do a jump and hold attack into a ground attack combos to charge up her skill. Once the counter hits 100, double tap Helene's skill and hold attack to summon her Bebes, and once the big smash connects, immediately jump and hold attack again. Use Lana's skill, then swap to Lyncis, using her skill and continuing her normal attack combos. Pay attention to the skill cooldown. Cast her sub-skill at 18 and do more normal attacks all the way until 12. Sub-skill, immediate swap to Helene, jump and hold attack, charge up those counters, then do the double tap skill and hold attack combo. Big bear, big slap, then jump and hold attack into normal attacks and swap to Lana when her skill is ready. Do Lana's skill, swap to Lyncis and use her skill, and the rotation continues from Lyncis onwards. Pretty easy as long as you master Goldilocks and the Three Bears combo. That's it. Next, we have the Flame team of Lana, Lechesis and Carrot. Start off with Carrot's skill into Lana and use her skill, then Lechesis and use her skill. Perform Lechesis' 5-hit normal attack chain, and upon that circle splash, do her attack hold attack until she does that uppercut move. Then do another attack hold attack combo for the second uppercut, then do her normal attack chains while you prepare for Carrot's skill cooldown. Once ready, jump cancel Carrot's discharge and use her skill. Swap to Lana, use Lana's skill, then swap to Lechesis and perform her combo again. Main skill into a 5-hit normal attack and then hold attacks for the big damage. Just have to familiarize yourself with her attack hold attack combos. Once Carrot's skill cooldown is ready, jump cancel her discharge into a skill, swap to Lana, use Lana's skill, and back to Lechesis, and the rotation continues from then onwards. For the Altered Bolt team of Lana, Veronika and Voidpiercer, you want to start off on Lana's weapon with a charge on Voidpiercer. Begin with Lana's skill, discharge into Voidpiercer and use Void skill, then swap to Veronika and perform her attack combos while weaving in those sub-skills. Remember, sub-skill after the crouching attack and sub-skill again after that when the energy bar is maxed. After that, it's just doing Veronika normal attack chains all the way until Lana's skill cooldown is ready. Swap to Lana, use her skill, then discharge into Voidpiercer and use Void skill, then swap back to Veronika and use her skill. The rotation continues from then onwards. Pretty straightforward. For those that don't have Veronika, Lana, Hipper and Voidpiercer is an alternative. Start off with Lana's skill, discharge into Voidpiercer and use Void skill, then swap to Hipper and use her skill. Perform Hipper's normal attack chain until that circular motion, then do one dodge attack into one normal attack and another dodge attack into another normal attack, and lastly, one more dodge attack into normal attack, and finally her sub-skill finisher. Swap to Lana, use Lana's skill, then Voidpiercer and use Void skill. Back to Hipper, and the rotation continues from then onwards. In this Altered Hipper team, remember to do 3 Hipper rotations before using her sub-skill finisher. A little different from the Veronika Hipper combo, but because this is Hipper's solo DPS rotation, just to be clear, you need 3 of them. Next, we have the Altered Phys team of Lana, Nanto and Voidpiercer. Start off with Lana's skill, then discharge into Voidpiercer and use Void skill, then swap to Nanto and use his skill. Immediately connect his attack, hold attack into his skill hold skill combo. Gosh, there's so many effects going on. Perform Nanto's combos all the way until Lana's skill cooldown is ready. You do 3 full rotations if the timing is correct. Once you hit his last whole skill Hadouken, swap to Lana, use Lana's skill, then discharge into Voidpiercer and use Void skill. Then back to Nanto and use Nanto's skill into his combo to continue the rotation. Just gotta familiarize yourself with Nanto's perfect combos because Voidpiercer and Lana are pure background buffers and the bulk of the damage still comes down to how well you work Nanto. And for those who don't have Nanto, the team of Lana, Aster and Voidpiercer can still be an alternative. The premise is the same. Start off with Lana's skill, discharge into Voidpiercer and use Void skill, then swap to Aster and use her skill. Perform Aster's normal attack combos until Lana's skill cooldown shows about 10 seconds, then hold down attack to perform her 3-stage combo, and once you slam the ground, use Aster's sub-skill and do attacks until Lana's cooldown is done. Swap to Lana, use her skill, then discharge into Voidpiercer and use Void skill. After that, back to Aster, jump cancel any discharge and use her skill. The rotation repeats itself from Aster's combo onwards. Pretty straightforward. Next, we have the Altered Frost team of Lana, Helene and Voidpiercer. Start off with Lana's skill, then discharge into Voidpiercer and use Void skill, then swap to Helene and do one jump hold attack into her normal attack chain to build up those stacks. Once it reaches 100, double tap her skill and hold attack for the big bear 1-2-3 smash, and once it connects, do her jump and hold attack into the normal attack chain again. From this point, you keep doing her 5-hit normal attacks all the way until Lana's skill cooldown is ready. Once done, swap to Lana, use Lana's skill and then discharge into Voidpiercer and use Void skill. Then swap to Helene, jump cancel any discharge, land and do her double tap skill into hold attack big bear combos. Just ensure the charges are at 100 before you do her double tap skill, which it should be given all the normal attacks you are doing. The rotation continues by performing Helene's normal attack chains. Pretty easy. And for those without Helene, I suppose you still can do Lana, Lyncis and Voidpiercer. Start off with Lana's skill, then discharge Voidpiercer into Void skill, then swap to Lyncis and use her skill. After that, do Lyncis normal attacks all the way while paying attention to her sub-skills, 18, 12 and 6 seconds. Perform her combos and hit those sub-skills all the way until Lana's skill cooldown is ready. Once done, swap to Lana, use Lana's skill, then discharge into Voidpiercer and use Void skill, and then finally back to Lyncis skill and the rotation continues from then onwards. Next, we have the Flame team of Lana, Lechesis and Voidpiercer. Start off with Lana's skill, then discharge into Voidpiercer and use Void skill, then Lechesis and use her skill. Perform Lechesis' 5-hit normal attack chain. Once she hits that circular splash attack, do her attack, hold until she does the uppercut, then continue with another 5-hit normal attack. Once you hit the second circular splash, do the attack, hold attack for the second uppercut move, and once it connects, swap to Lana, use Lana's skill and then discharge into Voidpiercer and use Void skill. After that, back to Lechesis and the rotation repeats itself from then onwards. Just remember, you have enough time to perform Lechesis' normal attacks and hold attack uppercuts. Don't panic, just practice her rotation and all's good. Now, for the Benediction team of Lana, Lechesis and Fiona, this team is used primarily in the Boundless Realms due to the huge execute feature, so it is a relevant and meta team in its own right. It's recommended to have a pre-charge and begin on Lechesis' weapon. Start off with Fiona's discharge, and once she connects, do a jump and cast her skill. Immediately swap to Lana, use Lana's skill, then swap to Lechesis and use her skill. At the same time, using Fiona's second skill, Maelstrom. Perform Lechesis' normal attack chains until you reach that circular splash, then do her attack, hold attack combo, hold it until she does the uppercut, then repeat the same attack, hold attack combo, and once again, charging up, Then uppercut and hit a few more times until Lana's skill cooldown shows 2 to 3 seconds. At this point, discharge Fiona, and once you reach the top, jump cancel into using her skill and then swap to Lana and use her skill. Then swap back to Lechesis and the rotation repeats itself from her skill onwards. Just refresh Fiona's skill 2 if it's ready on Lechesis' weapon. Easy. With that, this concludes the rotations for the teams Lana can pair with. Of course, there are more weapons that you can use with Lana as long as she can buff them or they buff her, vice versa. There are other wonderful creators that showcase Lana's performance on the characters and in Boundless Realms, so be sure to check them out as well. Hope this video helps you out with her teams and combos, and if anything, Lana will take care of everything. You've got this.